Hello guys, welcome back to another vlog. I know it has been probably a very long time, almost the start of the semester, almost. But it's just been a hectic semester. We've had so much uni work, it's been absolutely mental. And I haven't had time to vlog, obviously, but I'm aiming to do better, I promise, because now that we're at the end of semester, things are just going to get more relaxed. Well, after exams, we have exams in a week, so I'm going to get this one in and then do exams and just go mental. We've got a whole month's worth of filming. I want to get so much filming in these next few, the next few couple of weeks maybe, and do those things I promised in the last vlog, which would be good. So this vlog, we are actually going to do a what's in my camera bag. I just thought it's something quick, something fun. Some of you might be interested in what I've got. It's actually grown a lot since, it's grown a lot for since definitely last year. I had none of this stuff last year, so definitely grown a lot since then. So yeah, let's get into it. So at the moment, I'm filming on a Canon G7X. It's got a little flip screen, you can up here. It's really perfect for vlogging, but I'll show you that soon. But mainly, my vlogging setup is this Rode VideoMic Pro. It's a, at the back here you got all your controls. This just plugs straight into the camera. And this here just makes audio crispy, as you could probably tell. Is not at the moment maybe, but when I use my main camera it's very crispy. This here is a dead cat. This dead cat kind of blocks out all the wind. As you can tell, or I have seen, that I film a lot outside, so this is really, really handy because it stops that annoying wind noise most of the time. This here is a Joby Flex Gorilla Pod, I think it's called, and this is really I think it takes 5 kilos or something. It's very rough to move, and it's got not much movement at all because it's got to hold my main camera, and it's great. I use it for vlogging all the time. I use it to hold out to vlog, or use it just as a tripod setup, which is very handy. So yeah, my main gear is the Canon 1DX Mark II. That there is my main camera. Now it's so nice. It's got full frame mirror. It is big, it's heavy, it's chunky, and it's just an all-time great. I love it, absolutely love it. I love the slow-mo, as you could tell and probably have already seen. It shoots at 120 frames a second. It shoots at I think 20 megapixels, so it's great photos, great slow motion. It can shoot up to 4K, though it is cropped, but that's okay. I don't shoot 4K very often on this. I haven't actually. Now to go with that, I have a lens, and this lens is a Canon 24-70 f2.8, so it gets that really crisp bokeh in the background. It's heavy too, it's chunky. The size of this thing, it's heavy, it's real heavy. It's great because it's like an all-rounder. You've probably seen and heard the 70, 24 and all in between. It's great because 24 is almost, it's like a wide angle lens, and 70 is edging on telephoto, so it's a really good range between getting those wide angle shots and also the telephoto close compressed shots, which is really great, which a lot of photos I've taken in that 70mm because I like that compressed shot. But matched, these cameras, this lens matched with this camera is enormous. It probably weighs, I reckon, 3 kilos altogether because this thing's so heavy, but it is just mental. It's a beast. It hurts after a while to carry around. If you're on a day shooting or something, I do honestly get sore arms, and it doesn't really worry me though because it's just sick. Now this thing is just literally my face. It's just a beast. It is just a beast. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to go too nerdy into it because I'm not sure how much everyone knows about cameras and film, but this is the thing I film on. It's huge and it's massive, and I just used two adjectives to describe the exact same thing. Anyway, so we are going to switch this camera now and go through some more of my gear. Alright, so we are back on the 1DX camera. What we were just filming on then was the Canon G7X Mark II, and it's really handy because it has a flip screen, and this flip screen allows you to literally look at yourself and be able to frame the shot a lot better. But we don't use it too much. It's more if Savannah maybe were to use it, we use it. But yeah, it's kind of a nice one to slip in your pocket. But a lot of the time we are using the 1DX. So my other camera that I do have is the Canon 70D. Now this was my first camera, and it's really good. It takes really good photos, really good video. It doesn't shoot slow motion, but I probably would use it for photos if I did, but I did break it. I think it's quite broken. I broke the lens on it too, and it doesn't actually fit anymore. But I don't use it that often. I take it in my bag just in case I need a second camera that I can attach this lens onto, if this one runs out of batteries or whatever. The other lens that I have is a Canon 50mm 1.8. Now this 1.8 is so handy when it comes to shooting like low light portraits or making your subject pop out of that background. And it's really good because this is a prime lens, so it's quite sharp. It doesn't do much searching for focus and stuff like that. It's quite a good lens, and this is quite cheap. It's the nifty 50 you've probably heard before, so it's real handy. I use on the 1DX and it looks tiny compared to what's on it now, the 24-70, but it makes it so much lighter and so much easier to use, so it's good. I also carry the GoPro Hero 7. The Hero 7 I use more than the G7X because you can literally throw it in your pocket. It can get wet, it's waterproof. You can throw it around, you can basically bash it and it's still good. The Hero 7 has hyper smooth. I've had all the GoPro, and this one is literally actually my favorite because it's hyper smooth, it's amazing. One thing I didn't like about GoPro is they'd really shake a lot, and I didn't like the shake and I didn't like cutting it out. So this here in the hyper smooth, it's like having a gimbal. It is so great. It kind of restored my faith back in GoPro. But I use this a lot for the Yamba vlogs because I could just take it anywhere, and it was great. It's a great picture. It's just the hyperlapse on it. I think they call it, I'm not sure what they call it, but it's a hyperlapse feature, and it's really good too. It's awesome. It's real easy, and with that, paired with that hyper smooth, it makes really good hyperlapses. And this I carry in my camera bag also. It has all my batteries for the GoPro and a couple of SD cards for the GoPro and the G7X. It's handy. I can just throw that in. It just doesn't take up any room whatsoever. Probably my second favorite thing in my camera bag is my Mavic 2. Like you've seen in my last vlog, this is quite new. It's so easy to move around. It's very portable, and it just pulls apart like that. Like, that is awesome. I think that is so cool. I used to have a Phantom 4, and I sold it and eventually bought this one, and this is great because it actually just slips in my bag where the other drone I had to carry around everywhere. This camera is also amazing. I have used it only a couple of times because I just haven't had the time to film, or it's been pouring rain for the last couple of weeks and things like that. This has shoots in 4K. It shoots at D-Log, which means it's a very flat image and it gives you a lot of color grading flexibility. It has great motion sense, which means even if you don't know how to fly a drone, chances are you won't crash into anything. And a good battery life. I think it goes for about 30 minutes, which is great when 30 minutes is a long time when you're flying a drone. And I would like probably another battery, but I don't really need one right now. This camera is awesome. Look at the size of it. It's a 1-inch sensor, and it is just amazing. Like, the photos you take, it's 20 megapixels, so it's the same as what this camera is right now, and it's just crisp. Like, I just love the photos from it. I've only taken a couple, but I just love them. I think they're great. with that is the controller, and the controller compared to my Phantom 4 is so much smaller and so much easier to use. Now that I've got getting more time, I can't wait to get out and use it. So that's pretty much everything in my bag. I do have a Ronin S stabilizer, but it's packed away, and I'll probably show you in a different video. And I actually haven't used that in the vlogs yet. It's even newer than the drone, so I have to have a chance to give it a go and have a look and see how it works out, because I've only used it, played with it. I haven't used it on any jobs or for any vlogs. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything. I do have, this is my bag. It's a Lower Pro Tactic, I think, and it's great. It's got all your support, and it just fits all my camera gear inside of it. I don't put this in there because it's too big, and I fit everything else in there, which is great. And the drone just sits on top. Your laptop slides in the back. It's perfect. I also do carry around a tripod, a big tripod, but I don't use it for the vlogs. Mainly if I'm vlogging, I will either just take the drone and the 1DX and the GoPro, and I'll use it for everything. If I'm going on a shoot, I'll take all that plus an extra camera, an extra lens, and maybe the GoPro and accessories if I want to clip it to like a kayak, or do a time lapse or a hyperlapse, because it's really good for that while you're filming normally. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed what's in my camera bag, and I will see you next week with a new vlog. Make sure you like and subscribe to Vlogging USC, and hopefully see more of everyone's vlogs, because hopefully everyone's finishing uni soon, so it should be fun. Anyway, see you next week.